Hello everyone, I'm the Suffin, I've just gone in. And today we are back with more Dragon Age Origins. Last time we woke up in a strange person's bed. You know, not something that normally happens. And that still requires a key I do not possess. Morrigan, do you know my weaknesses? Chests? Is that it? You're trying to seduce me, Morrigan. Won't work. Eh, let's go outside and say hi to your mom.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden.
Morning.
You worry too much, young man.
Oh, not enough.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
Really? I mean, come on. I'm fine. I appreciate your concern.
Oh, this doesn't seem real.
It really doesn't.
If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Yeah.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present.
Sorry.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
Okay.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
Yeah, thank you. Now start being nice. So why did you save us?
Well, we cannot have all the Grey Wardens dying at once, can we? Someone has to deal with these dark spawn. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
She has a point. The land's hardly united, thanks to Logain.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would he do it?
Now that
He's
is a
a
good
bitter,
question.
paranoid man.
Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature.
Yeah.
Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
Exactly.
The archdemon.
These are all really good questions. Unfortunately, I don't think I get to ask all of them. So what would be most important to Ulrika? Will you help us fight this blight, Flemeth?
Me? I am just an old woman who lives in the wilds. I know nothing of blights and dark spawn.
I call shenanigans.
Whatever Logain's insanity, he obviously thinks the dark spawn are a minor threat. We must warn everyone this isn't the case.
Yeah,
And
agreed.
who will believe you? Unless you think to convince this Logain of his mistake.
I might.
He just betrayed his own king. If Al Eamon knew what he did at Ostagar, he would be the first to call for his execution.
Down, boy. You think the Jarl would believe us over the tearing?
I suppose. Al Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know
Okay.
him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Okay, well, this is better than you, Mopey. Keep in mind that Logain was also an honorable man. You know, like, my family didn't screw me over recently.
The Jarl would never do what Tan Logain did. I know him too well. I
Uh-huh.
still don't know if Al Eamon's help would be enough. He can't defeat the Darkspawn horde by himself.
True. You need the rest of the Grey Wardens.
I don't know how to contact them, or if they're even on their way. We need to do something now.
You have more at your disposal than you think.
Really?
Of course! The treaties.
Yes,
Grey
those
Wardens can
things.
demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
Cool.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
It really does, doesn't
Can
it?
we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army.
Yep. Sounds like we have a plan. Why not? Isn't that what Grey Wardens do?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
Woo! I was ready when I drank the Darkspawn blood, which I probably should have told you about. Yes, thank you for everything, Flemeth.
No, thank you. You are the Grey Wardens here. not
Aw.
I. Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
Really?
The stew
Dinner?
is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
Aw. I like you, Flemeth. Morrigan, why aren't you more like your mom? She's awesome. Thank you, but if Morrigan doesn't wish to join us...
Her magic will be useful. Even better, she knows the wilds and how to get past the Horde.
Have I no say
Nope.
in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
This is borderline slavery, and I'm really not comfortable with it. Was this your idea all along?
Pardon me, but I had the impression that you two needed assistance.
Oh, we
Whatever
do.
the form.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
That's kind of a
If you
point.
do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Also, good counterpoint.
Taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn.
Yeah.
They need you, Morrigan.
Yep.
Without you, they will surely fail.
Hey!
And all will perish under the blight. Even I.
Oh, somehow I doubt that.
Understand.
And you, Wardens. Do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
Yeah. Cool. I really can't promise 3. I wish I could. You know what? I understand. Morgan, I'm sorry we're dragging you along with us.
Allow me to get my things, if you please.
Of course. Bye-bye. See you in a little bit.
I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there.
Cool.
Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
Actually, I have some questions.
I may have answers. Ask.
Yay. Are you really Flemeth's daughter? I mean, I don't see the resemblance.
'Twas she who raised me, and thus I consider her my mother, born from her womb or not. 'Tis what you meant, yes?
She's just going to stay here alone.
Mother was alone long before I came, and will be so long after I am dead. Such is her choice, though I suspect she would claim the choice was made for her.
Yeah, there's a lot of questions I have about Flemeth. What skills do you have exactly?
I know a few spells, though
A
I am
few.
nowhere near as powerful as Mother. I have also studied history and your Grey Warden treaties.
Cool.
Can you
Well
cook?
read.
I can cook, yes.
Alistair. Are you saying it's a woman's place to cook? Really, Al? Really? Never mind him. You don't have to cook.
You missed your chance. Now it's charred rabbit from here on out.
How are we going to get past the Darkspawn? Needing to get off of this topic?
The real question is how we are going to get your friend past the Darkspawn, is it not?
Yeah.
That's true. We can sense the Darkspawn. Conversely, they can sense us.
Well, that's a drawback. Also, I don't sense any Darkspawn.
You won't right away. No. It takes time.
Really?
You should be able to sneak past smaller groups, but larger ones, or particularly intelligent Darkspawn.
Intelligent
Always
Darkspawn.
Mother has
What
given me
nonsense is
something
that?
else for them to smell instead as we pass by. 'Tis important we head out of the wilds, however, not farther in.
But there might be more quests further in. The Darkspawn are camped further in the forest.
They come from underground, like an eruption.
I
They
know.
broke through deep
I'm a
within
dwarf.
the forest, and that is where they will be most concentrated.
I feel sorry for the Chastened. Really feels like we should have gone to see some of what they went through in the Blight. Have you been outside of the wilds? Have you never been outside of the wilds? I know how to read.
From time to time, I have been to the village I mentioned,
Aw, cool.
watched its people, and pondered what curious beings they are.
I know.
On occasion, I purchased goods from the village merchants. There I spoke with men a little. There they stared and knew me as an outsider. Mother
Obviously.
wishes for me to expand the horizon of my experience beyond the wilds. Even she was not born here.
Really? Is that what you want?
What I want is to see mountains.
They are glorious.
I wish to witness the ocean and step into
Yeah,
its
I don't trust that
waters.
water.
I want to experience a city rather than see it in my mind.
Oh, we'll get to it, sweetie.
So, yes, this is what I want. Actually, leaving is harder than I thought, however.
Ah, gotcha.
Perhaps Mother is right. It must simply be done quickly.
Oh, Maury, you and me, we're gonna be besties. We just are. We have so much in common already. So, tell me about this village to the north.
It is a small place of little consequence called Lothering. No more
Lothering.
than a stop along your imperial highway where travellers purchase goods from local farms and smiths. I would go more often were it not for the town's chantry. It makes the village particularly intolerant and unpleasant for a stranger. such as me.
Ah, yeah.
A chantry. And they never in all this time thought that maybe you were a witch.
Of course they have. They even called out their Templars once. They found nothing.
I have so many questions about that. Is there any reason to go to Lothering, then?
I mention it for its tavern, where travellers gather with news from other places. 'Tis small enough that our appearance might go unnoticed.
Good point.
Beyond that, 'tis close, and I know the way.
Alright, I got no more questions.
Farewell, Mother.
Bye,
Not
Flam.
forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Oh, 'tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blood.
Wow, that's sobering.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Yes, have fun. Hug. Also, Alistair approves. Yay! And we got a whole bunch of new quests. We're gonna have so much stuff to do, you guys. We really do. But first, because it's a named NPC, I must do this thing. Clem, never mind me. It's like almost the game knows. No. Oh, still failed. Guess what? I can reload. I know this is so exciting, you guys. Just so exciting. Come on. I pickpocketed Duncan. Steal failed. Steal failed. One moment. Okay, my apologies everyone for a little break there. I've been looking around online. Apparently, Plymouth is one of either the hardest or impossible to pickpocket from. I've heard other people say that even if you do successfully steal, she doesn't have anything. So that's a little disappointing. Plymouth, I tried. I really did. Steal failed.
Have you not left yet?
No, I was trying to
I hope
pickpocket
you are
you.
not hanging about for some stew.
No. No, I'm not. You could come with us, you know. I've heard things. Dragon Age 2 things. Like being a dragon. A dragon would be friggin' awesome.
Huh, I prefer to remain here. Considering what the world has done to me, I have already done more than it deserves.
What did the world do to you? Oh, good. See, one of the questions I can ask.
That is between the world and me. Your business is
But I
elsewhere.
want to know. But you're more powerful than we are.
It is not a matter of power.
Yeah, it is.
No one person in all of Thetis has enough power to stand against a blight. Were that the case, sending you two would be quite the jest. What is important is that you are both Grey Wardens.
Yeah.
Your task is to unite the land, inspire its men, and turn them from their petty politics to face the
You're really
Archfiend.
overrating
In that,
us.
You are more powerful than I by far. I am but an old woman whom the world has largely forgotten.
Oh, I don't know about that. Okay, I should go. Thank you, Thank you,
Yes,
Plymouth.
should. You have a whole lot of darkspawn.
I was
to
gonna
get
call you
past
Morgan's
before
mom,
you
but
sleep.
might not be appreciated. Okay. Is there anything out here I can take before we go? Anything this way? No. Anything this way? No. Okay. Not getting tangled in the environment.
I shall be silent.
Why? Sorry, that's gonna bother me. Saving game. Morgan, say goodbye to your home. Time to go adventuring. Yes, I will gather my party. And I will go to the only map destination I can go to. Well, I guess I could go to camp. Do I want to go to camp? Or do I want to go on to the first locale? Camp's fun. It's really where you get to spend time hanging out with your party, getting to know them. We're probably going to spend a lot of time at camp. So, I just don't know. Once we're in Lothering, though, we're in Lothering. We're not going to be able to leave very quick. Let's head to our camp for the first time. Here we are, the party camp. Place where most of the really fun banter is going to occur. Here we have Alistair. Yeah, tend to the fire. We have a lot of tents for 3 people, I just realized, you know? And Morrigan's way over there. She is not having any of our silliness, is she? Feels so barren. You know, Morgan, you could be a little closer. You could come hang with us. I'm just saying. We're a team. And Morgan, I am actually going to equip you with some things now. Let's go offhand. I'm going to give you the axe. Yeah, the axe is better. Okay, let's give you that. Let's see what... Oh, you can have the mage boots. Ew, I can give you vestments of the seer. Here's some clothes. Oh, Morgie, I'm sorry. Those are not your colors. It'll have to do. Sorry. Not sorry. Have a hat. Oh, yeah, you're gonna hate me. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Have a recruit shield. Just to give you a little more defense. Oh, let's even get the warden symbol on it. Cool. Yeah. There we go. Do I have any gloves I give you? I don't think I do. I do not. Okay. Well, it is better than nothing. Let's give you some accessories. What accessories do I want to give you? Let's give you Amulet of the Warmaid. Actually, what are you wearing? It's not bad, but I like this better. Let's give you that belt. Let's give you that ring. Let's give you this ring. There we go. You are all geared up. I'll find you some gloves. Yeah. We're a pretty snazzy looking group. See? We're all pretty and stuff. Yeah. So, do I actually want to do anything now they've come into camp? Other than just to show it off to everyone? Save. Save camp. Yeah, let's just go chat for a bit. See what's going on. So, new girl! Yeah, you know, you can come over and hang with us. You're welcome. Even though I'm sorry I put you in that. It does you no favors. I don't blame you glaring at me.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
I must, because I'm kind of nosy. Did you grow up in the Kokorshian wilds?
Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information.
You could. You could if you wanted to.
Oh, what luck.
I know,
Is
right?
it you asked if I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture me?
Yeah.
For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness.
And you remained unnoticed? I mean, no offense, you're pretty.
For the most part, Flemeth taught me well. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
Oh? Very daring. That sounds like you.
Equal parts daring and foolhardy, perhaps.
Aw, just like
Only
you.
once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be travelling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped, and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested.
That was quick thinking.
Men are always willing to believe two things about a woman. One,
Oh?
that she is weak, and two, that she finds him attractive.
Oh.
I played the weakling and battered my eyelashes at the captain of the guard.
Good girl.
Child's play. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily.
Cool.
Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I.
Huh.
Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
That's a good question, actually. I actually forgot 3. Were you upset by all the bad touching? I'm feeling she's not gonna like if I say that, though. I have no idea. I'm not a human.
Do not speak to me of trivialities. Your culture is not so entirely different.
Oh, we're
There
different.
were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes. How to eat at a table. How to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again.
Now here you are. Yeah. Yeah, here you are.
Yes, here I am.
Oh, I made you
Well,
sad.
let's get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
Okay. Oh, you actually approved that conversation. Cool, thanks. Yeah, okay. Explaining approval. You do stuff or give your teammates gifts that they like. Their approval goes up. However, at the same time, you make decisions they disagree with or you give them the wrong gift, their approval goes down. This becomes especially important if you plan on romancing anyone. Right now, Alistair is at approval, neutral, 5+. Morrigan is at 5+ neutral. So we're just above I exist to them, but yeah, there's a long way to go before we're going to be calling each other besties and hanging out and stuff. Well, let's have a chat with you two. Now I get to talk to both of you.
What do you need?
That's a loaded question. Do you want to talk about Duncan?
You don't have to do that.
Yeah, I do.
I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
He was like a father to you. I understand. Because, you know, I just didn't lose my throne, my people, my entire way of life.
I should have handled it better.
Buddy.
Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have lost it, not when so much is riding on us, not with the blight and everything. I'm sorry.
Don't be. It makes you human. There's no need to apologize.
I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive.
Oh, we'll be alive.
I don't think he had any family to speak of.
He had you.
I suppose he did. It probably sounds stupid, but part of me wishes I was with him, in the battle. I feel like I abandoned him.
No, you didn't. No, I understand completely.
Of course. I'd be dead then, wouldn't I?
Yeah, and that'd be sad.
It's not like that would make him happier. I think he came from High Ever, or so he said. Maybe I'm nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens. Neither do I, really. Dwarves don't practice cremation, do they? How do your people honor your dead?
That was weird, game. I think you kind of jumped over some lines. We entomb our dead within the stone, beneath our tags. Tags. I know how words are pronounced.
I heard about that, now that I think about it. Their spirits return to the rock, strengthening the foundation of the tide.
Yep.
It sounds so strange.
So does your burning people. No stranger than burning your own dead to ashes.
I suppose you're right. Thank you. Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about it, at least a little.
Maybe I'll go to High-Ever with you when you go.
I'd like that.
I would too.
So would he, I think.
Aw, he approved by 6. You're going to love me. Oh, I know I'm hot, Alistair, but you're not gonna heat up your hands like that. I mean, if I could move her a little few inches. Never mind. Never mind. Self is having a dirty mind moment. On that note, I think here's actually a good place to cut the video, since I don't want to quite pushing below the ring just yet, and I would like to have a few more conversations before we leave camp. So until next, tack, lick-a-tail-luck, head-o.